Honestly, who doesn't love car shows? I do, you do,
we do.
Cars and coffee, wheels and wings, car show takeovers, all of them. They're pretty gnarly. They're just a good way to meet new people. Now, imagine, if you will, it's mid-July, it's 100 degrees. You forgot your sunscreen and you're cursing yourself for coming out in the first place because you realized that you left your wallet in the spectator lot where your car is, and now you're at a car show that you weren't planning on going. Happens to be a mile away. So you then hit the show grounds and you're immediately hit with the car show standards of cars that you pretty much see at every car show. Today we're talking about those cars and why you see them so often at car shows. I'm Alex at F5 on the Instagram. Today we're gonna be talking about the most common cars you'll see at car shows. Let's go. On top of that, if you guys are looking for aftermarket wheels, tires, or suspension, be sure to hit up
fitmentindustries.com.
And just so you know, we did partner with BBS to do a giveaway for September. We're gonna be giving away a set of up to performance line BBS wheels, which is absolutely gnarly. It's my favorite t-shirt to date. I say it every month, but honestly, they just keep getting better. I'm not even gonna complain. The backside is awesome. And we're doing a donation to United Way, so every single t-shirt you pick up, it allows us to make a donation to a nice, fun cause. Plus, you get a free set of BBS wheels if you win. What more could you want? The first car you're likely gonna see at a car show would normally be the good old classic, the Volkswagen GTI. These cars themselves are pretty affordable, even when new, and they look pretty damn good. All of their generations. Not only that, but the cars themselves have a tremendous modification community. You know it, I know it.
We all know it.
APR tunes, rotiform wheels, airless suspension, bing, bang, boom, you're done. You got nothing else to worry about. And they've got it all. So do we at fitmentindustries.com. Because of that, a lot of people end up picking these cars up because they have a modifiable platform and their cost to get into it is relatively low. After all, it's a dub. What more do you want? The next most common car you probably see right now going on would be the FRS/BRZ/GT86 crowd. When the Scion, Toyota, Subaru / decided to make this car, they hit the nail on the head. They were like, yo, let's make it affordable. And somebody's like, sweet, let's make it sharp looking. And then somebody else was like, how about a decent motor that feels okay? And they're like, yes. And somebody else was like, let's make it cheap. And bang, they had it. They weren't playing the horsepower war. They weren't trying to bark up any historical or legendary title name like the Supra or the NSX. It hit pretty much perfectly and it didn't take long for people to be like, yeah, I want it. The car with some pretty light modifications would be pretty much all you need for, well, to be happy with the car. NKRPF1s, gram lights, coilovers, and tint, and bing bang boom, you were all set to go as well. The car made for solid autocross or an HPD vehicle if that was your thing. Because they've been so mass produced, the prices on them also kind of dropped, which made them really affordable to pretty much anybody, while also still having another primary daily driver. The reason that you see the cars so much is that they just look good. They feel fun. They're great to drive, and they're actually not that bad for the dollar value. People pick on them because they have low horsepower, but that's not really what they were ever meant to be. The third on the list would be the old classic B5 A4 Audi, not the S4. And I say that with a specific reason. The B5 platform is likely one of the most iconic body styles for Audi, and when the S4 came out, it was a train of a car. It had twin turb skis, the all-wheel drive quattro system, solid interior. It was fast as balls, and it did Audi proud. However, the S4s were, and still are, a little bit pricier than some of the more, you know, probably a little bit more than what we mostly feel comfortable paying. It is a 20-year-old car now. It's time to let the prices just drop a little bit. And moly yellow, you hear me, all right? For those that appreciate the look over just the engine power plant, they ended up getting a B5 A4 because it was pretty close. Affordable, good on gas, looked pretty similar. Pair it with an S4 bumper, air suspension, some rotiforms if you can, and you'll likely be a happy camper that can take your car to a car show, then across the state, or whatever weather you want, because it's an Audi A4. Insurance, not a problem in a 4-door saloon. You know, don't have to worry about that at all. And plus, if it's your first car, you're probably gonna wanna worry about that. Second to last, as you're trying desperately to find some sunscreen or cheese curds and you peer around the corner at this car show, you're gonna get to see, you're gonna see the good old Subaru WRX, right around the 2011, 2015 year range. Maybe this is a regional pick for us, but if Rihanna were to remake the song, Who Runs the World, it'd be WRXs, all right? Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Rexes. WRXs sound great. They come pretty aggressive stock, and of course they can be driven absolutely anywhere, which is what makes them so popular, at least up here north. Turbo 4-cylinder and manual make them fun to drive. 4 doors make them practical, and with a blow-off valve exhaust, coilovers, and pair of Continental winter tires and some XXRs, which is Those are the wheels that everybody seems to get. You're ready to rock on, son. It's a good car to get, even if they are really common. Last, but certainly not least, when it comes to the most common cars you see at a car show, comes down to the Ford Focus ST. These cars come in, especially in the past 3 or 4 years, like a storm. Even with the ST coming in front wheel drive, it hasn't stopped people from picking these up all over the place. The cars are a hot hatch. They depreciated quick. They give people more options than their typical Volkswagen or European hatch options. Pair that with some pretty torque-happy platform, and the ST ended up being a pretty popular pick for people that truly enjoy driving. The Focuses you see at the shows are running almost always work one-piece Kawamis or ESR SRs, air suspension, aftermarket side skirts, and a little inlet thing on the front bumper. It's like a horn. It's not a horn, but it's like an air intake tube. It's matched to the car. You do it for air. It looks sweet, okay? Don't judge it. So a lot of these cars are somewhat common. That doesn't mean that they're inherently that bad. Almost everything in this list has a reason for its popularity, and it has to do with either how easy, affordable, reliable, or good looking the cars are for the dollar. It's not a shabby deal. And face it, hopefully by the time you found all 5 of these at the car show, you managed to find yourself some sunscreen and some cheese curds. So if you have one of these cars or something different, add it to our gallery. We've got over 10,000 aftermarket vehicles in our wheel, tire, suspension gallery, and all the specs. It helps people show what truly fits, and then people can pick up wheels, tires, and suspension from your boys, FitmentIndustries.com, a lot easier. Because guess what? You can buy with confidence because you know it fits. All right? Either way, I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know what you want us to talk about next, and we will see you later. Peace.